welcome back. Today I have a brand here that I know you guys would never expect to see me reviewing on my channel, but here we are anyway. I have for you guys today, continuing the tinted moisturizer trend that I've been continuing the tinted moisturizer trend that I've been on, the Sugar Rush from Tarte Skin Treat Poreless Tinted Moisturizer, SPF, broad spectrum SPF 20 sunscreen. Now, I know you guys know that I said before that I was kind of done with Tarte. I'm still kind of done with Tarte, but the Sugar Rush thing that they've been trying to, I guess, rebrand, I've been seeing it all over the place, and I'm just kind of curious. First of all, it is chaotic AF, right? Because if you look at Ulta and you look at the Sephora website and you see Sugar Rush, you're just like, it's all this brightly colored stuff that doesn't really make any sense. But you know what? It makes sense if you look at it from the perspective of the fact that a Japanese company purchased Tarte a few years ago, well, more than a few years ago, maybe 5 or 6 years ago. When you look at the products that they've been debuting in the Sugar Rush thing, it makes perfect sense because it really does look like Asian makeup, the way Asian makeup is marketed and stuff like that. But anyway, I digress. So I've been seeing their stuff and I've kind of been interested because I'm just like, ooh, it's so bright, it's so colorful, ooh, it's so cute. Wonder what it works like. So I saw that this on the Ulta website. This comes in 9 shades. It is $32. The shade that I got is Tan Deep because usually in Tarte I am a Tan Deep honey, and the Tan Deep line has most of the peach undertones in Tarte foundations. And I don't remember if I told you guys or not, but Tarte foundations were the first foundations that I used where I figured out that I had a peach undertone. So yeah, I used to use Tarte so much. I really used to stand Tarte, but you know, anyway, so they're rebranding with this Sugar Rush thing. I don't know how it's gonna work out for them. It just looks really chaotic and it's not in line with Tarte's previous aesthetics. So, you know, maybe they're trying to separate the brand. I don't know, but in any case, I got this and we're gonna see what it looks like today. So if you want to see this, stick around because it's coming right up. Okay, so like I said, you get 1 full ounce. Did I say that? Didn't say that. You get 1 full ounce. It's $32. It comes in 9 shades. The shade that I got is Tan Deep, which is generally where I fall in the Tarte foundation range, Tan Deep, and my undertone is usually a honey, and a honey undertone with Tarte is always a peach undertone. Usually it's peach and something else. I can't remember what it is, but mostly peach. Anyway, it says Meet Sugar Rush Skin Treat Poreless Tinted Moisturizer, Broad Spectrum SPF 20, Tarte's All-in-One Low Maintenance Natural Matte Tinted Moisturizer. What it does, it's a moisturizer, makeup, and SPF All-in-One Light Medium Buildable Coverage, Natural Matte Finish, instantly smooths, hydrates, and evens out skin tone, oil-free formula, infused with diamond powder to help blur imperfections and diffuse light, protects with non-chemical sunscreen filters, non-comedogenic formula, will not irritate your skin, fuss-free and application. It can be applied with your fingers, bitch. It is also vegan, cruelty-free, 12-hour wear, dermatologist tested, and non-comedogenic. I said that already. Now let me check out the ingredients because you know you girls are allergic to everything. So let's see. Nope. All right. So let's see what's up with this, shall we? Yeah, we shall. Once again, the shade is Tan Deep. Let me give y'all a swatch. Ooh. Maybe should have opened that first. And you know I'm awkward as hell, so it's going to take me 5 years to open. Jesus. Got it. All right, so swatchy swatch. That is what Tan Deep looks like, and your girl is not. All right, let me see what these color descriptions say because, well, It don't say nothing. All right, so this is a Ulta exclusive. So you won't find it on the Tarte website, and you won't find it on the Sephora website either. So let's just try to go in with this, see how well it works. The undertone seems to be okay. It is a peach undertone, it seems like, but it seems kind of like a peach neutral, so we'll see. Oh, I forgot to say that I am wearing my new favorite primer today, which is the Shiseido Soft Blurring Primer, and I am also wearing under eye highlighter already, concealer already, which is of course the Huda concealer. I am so far digging this color. It blends in perfectly with the highlighter because it is in fact a peach undertone. Let me just shut up and keep going. Alright guys, here is one side of my face with the foundation and the other side without, not foundation, sorry, Tinted Moisturiser. Oh my god, I love the feel of this. First of all, it's matte. It goes on matte. It goes on a little bit moussey. It feels a little bit moussey. I am loving the fact that the undertone is correct. It is a peach undertone. Like I said, the Tan Deep category tends to be more peach than anything else. Well, not really Tan Deep honey, but I'm actually glad that they opted to add the peach undertone to this rather than another undertone. Ooh, this is such a beautiful matte finish. My god. All right, I'm gonna finish the other side of my face and I shall be right back. All right guys, here is my entire face and I have to say I am impressed. Wow. First of all, it's not getting into any lines, any acne marks, nothing like that. It does not look gross on the skin. It's not showing texture or anything like that. Yeah. It is a beautiful soft matte finish. There's no luminosity because we don't need that, but it has just enough coverage. If I wanted to build it up, I could probably build it up a little bit more. This brush is actually the perfect brush to use with it because it's kind of like a paintbrush and it goes on better with this brush. I think if I had used another kind of brush, it probably wouldn't have went on quite as well, but because this is more paint-like and you kind of drag it, and I can drag it down my neck, which is awesome. This is perfect for it. So, but if you don't have a brush like this is a very, very, very old Tarte foundation brush. But if you don't have a brush like this, I would say maybe use a beauty blender, because I can see trying to use like this brush or something would make it really, really streaky, just because of how just because of the consistency of the skin tint. And I do believe that you can build it up with a beauty blender, but I just think it's going to take a pretty long time because it's a tint. But also I feel like it has enough coverage that you would probably be able to build it up eventually, but it's going to take you a minute. But I feel like one of those paintbrush type foundation brushes is probably the best type to apply it with, because anything else like a stippling brush or a round brush like that is going to be really, really streaky. Now, the undertone. The undertone is good. It is a peach undertone. Apparently the Tan Deep that they chose was the Tan Deep Honey. It oxidizes ever so slightly, which I get once again, and I always say that about tinted moisturizers. I get when they oxidize. I also get, even though I don't like it, I do get when it's like neutral, blah, blah, blah. I get it because they're trying to be accessible to more skin tones. You're not going to get 40 shades of a tinted moisturizer. That's just like not feasible because for one thing it's a tinted moisturizer, so I get it. So the oxidation doesn't bother me too much, but I am quite happy. Oh, I'm using the by Terry powder. I am quite happy that the undertones did not shift on me. That would have been very, very disappointing. Alright guys, this is what my face looks like. This is what she's about to look like for the rest of the day. And I'm about to put her through her paces because I got things to do. It is now a quarter to 11 rather in the morning. And I will see you guys back here later. Bye. Just wanted to give you guys an outside view of the Tarte Sugar Rush foundation, well, tinted moisturizer in action. I am not looking at the camera because I literally can't raise my eyes because I light sensitive eyes, and this is like bad enough. But this is what she looks like outside. If you're seeing any kind of reflection, don't forget that I'm also wearing my own sunscreen underneath the tinted moisturizer, and the tinted moisturizer does have a SPF of 20 in it, so that might affect how it looks, because like I'm doing the selfie camera now and I can't actually see what the hell I look like. So yeah, this is what she looks like outdoors in direct sunlight. Ooh, my face is burning. Alright guys, yeah. Okay guys, it is about 1:15 in the afternoon and this is what my face looks like. Still outside in the sun, so you can see how it's holding up. I can't even see how it's holding up, honestly, because the sun is shining in my eyes and I'm blind as all hell. So yeah, this is what she looks like. Roughly, what, about 3 hours later, 2 hours later. And I was wearing a mask for, I want to say, the last hour, so yeah. She's so cute. Alright guys, I am back. It is now 6:55, wait, 6:55 in the evening, so basically, let's just call it 7 o'clock. I woke up a little bit late from a nap, and I've been wearing this foundation for roughly about, not foundation, skin tinted moisturizer for roughly 8 hours, right? Just about 8 hours, a little bit more, maybe 10 minutes more than 8 hours, and this is what my face looks like. Now, okay, so when I sat down here and I looked at it, okay, first of all, told you, I just woke up, I'm like all over the place. So this is all gone right here, which is normal because that is my U-zone and that is where products flee first. This is still pretty much all good with the exception of like a spot right here. And then this looks good too, but this is just for me looking in the mirror right there. The color is, okay, so the color started to look a little bit weird today, but it didn't go neutral like I thought it went neutral when I said in the earlier clips. What happened was, I think, because if it goes neutral, it goes completely gray on me, and you can tell, I can tell. So it didn't go neutral, but what I think happened was because I had my own sunscreen on, and then the sunscreen from the tinted moisturizer is, I think it's titanium dioxide. Let me look real quick. Yeah, the sunscreen that's in there is titanium dioxide and zinc oxide, so that is what was reacting, because I don't wear, I prefer chemical sunscreens, and those are physical sunscreens. I prefer chemical sunscreens because usually they don't have that much flashback. And I think what happened, what I was looking at, what I saw was the titanium dioxide, which can also make your foundation or your whatever tinted moisturizer look a little bit white, especially on darker skin. So I think in combination with my sunscreen that I already had on, plus the sunscreen in there, is what gave it like this weird little, you know, cast or whatever. But it didn't look terrible. And so the next time that I wear it, I will probably use a different powder on top of it, just so that it doesn't, I might use one of the Huda powders. But let me look real close, see what's going on. So it did wind up getting, excuse me, it did wind up getting into my line right here, a little bit here, but honestly, other than that, and you know, like being completely gone here, don't ask me how, but my mascara is down here. Anyway, so other than going into here and, you know, it being gone from my use zone, I think this is a pretty good tinted moisturizer, and I really like it. Wow. Okay, Tarte did something. Tarte did something. Interesting. Okay, so matte finish does not move until, you know, you put a mask over it or you go to sleep like me, you get greasy. Number one. Number two, long lasting, man. Can't feel it on the face. Cannot. It's very comfortable. Spreads very, very easily. I would say this is a top tier tinted moisturizer. If you're like a girl that likes very, very light minimal makeup, this might be your jam. If you have dry skin though, I would say maybe not. I think this is more for the oily girls or the combination oily girls. If you have dry skin, I think this might be a little bit uncomfortable for you, because it's matte, but not like, so it's matte, but it's not like a drying matte. But I feel like if you already have dry skin, it might not be optimal for you, but try it anyway, because it's such a very, very lightweight formula that I think that it's probably flexible for anyone. But I think the oily girls and the combination oily girls are really going to like this tinted moisturizer. Will it hold up in the summertime? I don't know. So far, the only two tinted moisturizers before this one that I actually have been able to wear in the summertime here in Georgia, where it gets so freaking humid, are the Givenchy one and the one that I got from Arrive last summer. So maybe this one will be another one too. It kind of certainly seemed like it would be based on the performance today. Like I said, I'm just going to have to use a different powder with it because of the sunscreen in it, because I'm still going to use my sunscreen underneath it, because you guys know how I feel about sunscreen in products. I don't think it works. I don't think it's effective. I think I think the you know, the other things added to it kind of decrease the efficacy of the sunscreen. So I'm going to keep rocking with my own sunscreen. So I will be using another powder over it, just to maybe hold back the very whitish, well, not very, the whitish look of the sunscreen in the product. But all in all, I think this is a really, really good product. Once again, you get a full ounce. The SPF in here is SPF 20, and it comes in 9 shades. The shade that I got, once again, is Tan Deep. It is a peach undertone, so if you don't have a peach undertone, this might look a bit orange on you. And it is $32, and I think it is well worth the price. So if you were thinking about picking it up, I don't think you could go wrong with this one, which, you know, thank you, Tarte. Thank you very much. So go ahead and get it if you were thinking about it, because I don't think you could go wrong with this one. It's a really, really good product. Anywho, all right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. It has been real. As usual, it's been real, it's been fun, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.